Yes! Welcome to YouTubers Behind Bars. Today we're rolling out the red carpet. And no, I don't mean I'm flashing my luscious ginger pubes. Because at this bar, I'm ordering one Hollywood hot shot. Please welcome Jack Whitehall.
Hi.
Thanks, Jack.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming here. Jack, you're quite a successful comedian, so I thought I'd try and impress you with some of my jokes.
Yeah.
In 2015, Jack hosted the Raw Variety Show. Prince Andrew hadn't been that entertained since he discovered the dark web. What do you think, Jack?
I'd really like to get through this without laughing at a joke that's going to get me cancelled. So please, could I have some warning in advance if there are any more of those?
There's no more Prince Andrew jokes. Okay.
Touchy subject.
Cut them. Cut Prince Andrew coming here later, okay? Anyway, Jack, let me explain how this show works. We'll each have 15 minutes to make a gorgeous cocktail, during which we'll have some challenges to complete. At the end, they'll be judged by our special celebrity guest. Can I get a woo? Woo! Not you, camera guy, focus. The winner will get £10,000, pocket money. And the loser will have to drink a disgusting forfeit.
I'm not actually going to be able to consume an alcoholic beverage because I have to go on stage this evening.
Okay, you don't want to be slurring your words like KSI, I get it, that's fine. You know what, we can work around that. Ryan, this will be your shot boy.
Hello.
If you have to drink at all, then your little shot boy Ryan will guzzle it down, won't you?
Yeah, it'll go straight down, straight into the head.
It's now time for our own stand-up show. It's You Laugh, You Booze. So, Jack, welcome to You Laugh, You Booze. You've been a stand-up for what, 15 years or something?
15 years, yeah.
This next act has been doing it for 50, yeah? He's a real diamond. Please welcome to the stage, Buster!
It's me, your best friend, Buster! Bloody Jack Whitehall. According to Wikipedia, Jack was in bad education. Oh, I bet his dad's fuming. He paid thousands for that. Ha! Anyway, talking about his dad, he's been all over the TV. So is my dad. He fell on the flat screen this morning. You Anyway, one last joke for the kids out there. What's the difference between Whitehall and the White House? I saw Trump leave the White House. I smelt it coming out of him. See you later, boys.
Wow.
35 years.
35
You'll
years.
be at that level, Jack.
One day, I may scale those heady heights. What was that last joke?
He's seen Trump leave the White House, but he smelled Trump leave Whitehall.
Wow.
Wordplay there.
Very clever stuff.
I laughed, so I now have to booze. Jack, you can nominate anyone you want to booze, really.
I think maybe Shot Boy.
Shot Boy.
Send this down
Get into Shot.
Shot Boy's way. Did you enjoy the stand-up routine?
Yeah, it was really good. I was laughing non-stop.
Yeah.
The camera didn't pick it up. Let's make some cocky teas.
I think Shot Boy might have a nut allergy. His face has gone weird.
Really not what I expected.
Okay, it's now time for you to make your drink. You have 15 minutes. On your marks, get set. Cocktail.
I'm still a bit shell-shocked from the drumping joke.
We've got a special celebrity guest.
Is there an actual celebrity coming to judge it?
A big name. A big name.
I mean, I'm just pouring in blind. This is... what is that? It doesn't even say what it... Liquor. It just says liquor. Liqueur Chartreuse.
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 It's very strong.
I don't know Chartreuse.
The theme is what you drank at university.
Yeah, I was a lot of Chartreuse in those days.
Who is the best celebrity you've ever met on a night out?
I once, when I was 18 or 19, went to China White in London and I crashed Dean Gaffney's birthday.
No way.
Dean Gaffney?
Yeah, which at the time was so exciting. And he had a little cordoned off area with him and all of his honeys, and I remember at the time thinking that I had arrived and this was the greatest moment of my life.
Hi guys, it's now time for my turn.
Your cheeks are red and glow.
That comes from my granddad. He liked a whiskey or 10. We went to uni together.
We did.
Heyo.
We did.
So I've gone for my university beverage of choice, a cheap shot. I've spotted a mug there.
Right.
Go and get that, please.
Look at it.
No, it's fine, Jack. It's fine. Look, we got Jack Whitehall,
Sorry,
didn't
Jack.
he? He's A-list. He's
I was
A-list.
literally on my way to go and get it.
Thank you very much, Jack.
There we are.
My Sports Direct mug. This isn't an advert, and to prove that, shit shop.
Great.
Oof, smell that.
Whoa.
I've got a triple distilled vodka, pure grain spirit.
What would you say is the best moment of your career?
I mean, it's this. It's all been leading to this.
I think so.
One day I'd like to feature on the Stephen Tries Less page as well.
I mean, that's the dream for a lot of people. Aside from this, what has been the best moment of your career?
Filming our content in the little car.
Oh, yeah!
I can't drive either. I got banned for being on a couple of lines.
Yellow lines.
Sure.
Do you know what I did yesterday? I was driving to Alton Towers and I ploughed into a slab stone at the side of the road and burst both tyres at the entrance of Alton Towers.
Oh, no.
Went there for my girlfriend's birthday, so we had to wait for the guy from Stoke to come and fix the tyres. Happy birthday, boo! Jack, you're back on the road again.
Yeah.
What's your new show about?
Just the same old shit. Just a lot of jokes about boarding school and slagging off my dad and
Yeah.
all of that stuff.
Good.
You know, because you've called it Settle Down,
Yeah.
I sort of imagine that to be quite a cocky statement. You know, like the audience are laughing that much, you have to go, settle down, okay? I've got another 50 minutes to do here, guys. Are you worried people are going to come in with that perception?
Yeah. No, I hadn't thought of it like that. I mean, it was more like settle down because I'm settling down in my life now. I'm entering a period of my life where I'm living with my partner and I've got a mortgage and a dog and, you know, settling down more in that where rather than settle down, this shit is going to be so funny, you are not going to be able to contain yourselves.
Hey, Jack, I've actually started doing stand-up again.
Have you?
Yeah. Here's a clip of how it went.
Also, I agreed to be roasted by Stephen Tries.
Hi, guys. Jack's going on tour, and just like his accent in Clifford the Big Red Dog, he'll be all over the place.
Steady.
Seriously though, your acting was terrible. New Yorkers haven't witnessed something that tragic since 2001.
This is meant to be warming them up.
This is what they want. Jack's father was a successful producer until he spunked out Jack. Thanks, guys. Jack is always filming with his dad. An old man hasn't been milked that much since Epstein Island. He wasn't there, though. I'm a big fan of Jack Whitehall Travels with My Father. Apparently Jack's dad recently went to see the Nile. Oh, sorry, he recently went senile. It's a shame. Jack had his only bit of dialogue cut in Frozen. That was going to be his biggest line since A Night Out in Manchester.
Right, okay. Is there a safe word?
In 2014, Jack was on Top Gear.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Thankfully these days he's sobered up. Jack is close friends with James Corden. Jack still hasn't passed his driving test. The only comedian picking up more minors in a car is Rolf Harris. In Jungle Cruise, there was uproar Jack was playing a gay character. Who are they kidding? His nickname in private school was Jack Whitehall. But seriously, Jack, the most successful thing you've been in is your ex-girlfriend. Thank you for the opportunity, Jack.
Some Pinot Grigio?
Yeah, now we're in university.
This is university, right? My favourite drink at university was a Turbo Shandy. I used to love Turbo Shandy, drink them all the time. Smirnoff Ice and beer.
That's it.
Yeah.
What?
The only fight I've ever got into was at Vodka Revs, and a guy called me at the F slur.
Not cool, Manchester. Not cool.
Manchester. Because I had already had a couple of Turbo Shandies, I was feeling quite confident,
Yeah.
called him out on it, and grabbed him by the face, and I kissed him, and
Nice.
he punched me in the face and chipped my tooth. Still there. See, still missing a little bit of my tooth from that incident, broke my nose.
Not
I
cool.
I sort of win Because I guess
Think
I can
so.
own the story, and he's probably not going around saying, I got kissed by a man who had ordered 4 Smirnoff Ices.
Yeah, I mean, you're also a multi-millionaire. So.
What's your favourite memory of your time in Manchester?
Great question, Ryan.
That's a great question.
Thank you.
You're much better when you're allowed out of the corner.
Yeah, I think so.
I think you're wasted down there.
He will be later.
When I was at Manchester and I got my first paycheck from doing a weekend at the Comedy Store, I went into the Northern Quarter and bought a crossbow. With my mate.
To get that guy back. Yeah. Who's the F-slayer now?
Yeah, no, I've just bought a crossbow on a whim and then had a little shooting range in the back garden, and then realised that it was a very dangerous thing to have around the house when you were drinking like a student and had a deadly weapon, so I had to return it.
What drink are you making here?
I sort of gave up, didn't I?
I'm just going to add a bit of Colgate Plax to my drink, because you want your drink to be fresh.
That's the Colgate chartreuse flavoured mouthwash. What's that? Lambrini?
Lamborghini.
Whoa,
I've seen that done
that's
in
your
there.
party trick.
What would you say is the worst thing you've seen in a bar?
The worst thing I've seen in a bar,
Aside
other
from
than that
today.
stand-up routine that I was witness to earlier. I worked in a bar. I worked in a
Did
pub.
you?
Yeah, the Spencer Arms in Putney. And I got called a by a patron because he'd asked for a whiskey and I put ice in it without asking whether he wanted ice in the whiskey, and he went, "You silly." I responded, as one would if you were called a and then I was dismissed by the bar.
Really? For the day or forever?
Forever.
Putney, rough as toast, am I right, Ryan? Ice, you had ice when you were at uni. Fancy boy.
Yeah, a little bit of a flex. What is this one? That's tequila.
It is a...
Elote tequila.
Yeah, it's Mexican.
From a corn. I just grabbed the nearest bottle. Where's Stephen gone?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Get out of it, Ryan. Get out of it. Get on the floor. Come on. Now, being a comedian, you have to have your finger on the pulse. So I've got some of the, not literally hottest, internet celebrities.
Right.
If you can tell me who they are, then if you get more right than wrong, I'll have to do a shot. If you don't, Shot Boy is going to get crunk.
Yeah.
All right, Shot Boy?
Yeah, man.
Here we go. First one.
Vic Star. Chris MD.
It's not Chris MD. The beard should have given that away. Of course, Chris's beard just left him. You must know this guy.
Yes. Andrew Tate. And he said Catherine Tate. That's not Catherine Tate.
Andrew Tate, correct. You won.
I loved his Nan character. He was the guy that was recently in the Sky Sports studio.
Yes,
And
yes,
he's,
yes. His name is also a drug.
Meth.
Speed, correct.
Speed.
The internet celebrity.
I love that guy. You did a video where
We
you
did.
watched him eating a kebab on
Yeah.
the street. Rate my takeaway.
I'll give you
I
that.
ended up watching, I went down a rabbit hole of watching a lot of his videos. He's fantastic.
Next one. Do you know who this is?
Hezbollah.
Correct,
Yes.
correct. Very good.
Yeah.
This one will separate the men from the boys. He also goes by the name Mr. Beast. You did great in that round, which means I have to do a shot of your choosing.
Oh, rack up that chartreuse.
55%.
55%.
That's what you got in your degree, isn't it? You loser.
What's in this for you, Ryan?
Absolutely nothing.
Exposure. As in, I'll expose what he's been saying.
Literally not allowed on camera. Poor lad, how is that? You okay? Come on, get it all out.
It burns my throat. Who's the toughest act to follow from your stand-up days?
Mickey Flanagan. Wouldn't want to follow him.
Yeah.
He was really good. There's a guy called Terry Alderton. He was unfollowable.
I've heard that.
I once did a gig in Belgium on Belgian TV. I was like, are they going to get me in Belgium? Feels like the language barrier might be an impediment. And the promoter was like, no, the sense of humour here is exactly the same as it is in the UK. And I looked out on stage and the guy on before me was a man dressed as Jesus playing the banjo, and they were loving it. They lapped him up. And then I went on and I died on my arse. Banjo Jesus would get ripped apart at the Manchester Comedy Store.
Absolutely. Any night,
Crucified
King
him.
Gong, something Jesus comes on, playing his banjo. Get off. No gimmicks here, please. Just funny jokes
Fuck
about
off.
Brexit.
And don't come back.
I was going to say, would you like to hear my first joke?
Where were you most looking forward to going on?
Out of all the cities in England, which is your favourite to perform stand-up? Good question.
It's a great question.
Do your first joke.
I would make a joke about Liam Neeson movies, but all the good ones are taken.
So have you agreed to any jobs whilst drunk?
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, I can't think off the top of my head, but
Were you pissed when you agreed to that? Jack, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
At least I did about 30 seconds ago. What was the first joke you wrote as a comedian?
it was so bad. There was one joke that was an observation about how Americans call it soccer instead of football. That was the basic premise of the joke.
Nice. Because I played badminton a lot. I wrote a routine about badminton, calling it ladminton. And sadly, that's when my comedy career peaked. Which is always a shambles, really. When you're 17, you come up with your best stuff.
You danced, didn't you?
Right, could you get a badminton banana from?
I'd like to hear more about this.
It was just my badminton coach referred to badminton as a martial art.
That's right.
Imagine, taking on a gang confronting you by doing the grapevine, which is a step you do in badminton, which is like this. Imagine grapevining away. A little bit of physical comedy.
I love that.
Thanks, Jack.
That's good material. So I've added a little Coca-Cola.
I feel like you were great for the first 3 minutes of making your drink. Then you sort of burn out. The curry's really hit.
Maybe we should shake the drink.
Yeah, shake the drink. Oh shit. Right, we need some garnish. Oh no! Another game's on the way.
Uh-oh. It's our final game called Shot Ones. What's it? Sean Bevans. I forgot his name. Have you been on Hot Ones, the real one?
No.
This is sort of like a stepping stone for that show.
Okay.
A lot of people go on here, get the confidence up, and then hit the big time. This is a really fun round where I ask you a question. If you don't want to answer it, then Shot Boy is going to get his lips wet. If you do, then I'll have to drink. My question is, is it true what they say about Philip Scope? No, I'm joking. Who is the worst A-list celebrity you've met? Don't worry, we're not going to clip this up, you know.
I met He was pretty unpleasant.
Well, there we go. I guess I have to drink that.
I guess you have to drink.
that is a
Well,
beautiful...
expect me to pull that one out, will ya?
Yeah. Said Harvey. Would you like me to do a shot?
I was like you.
Maybe water it.
Stop you from talking.
I'm going to go for some Amalfi Lime Tonic. Have you been to the Amalfi Coast? When they're on a school trip, I bet.
Yep.
Did you actually?
I was actually there last week.
Thank you very much, Jack, for answering that question.
But I thought you have to do an alcoholic drink. That's not alcoholic. Stick your little chartreuse in there.
Oh, Jack.
Just a little dribble.
There'll be a little dribble exiting my body soon.
Good, right?
So good. What's a role you've auditioned for but didn't get?
Harry Potter.
Oh! Is it true they called you Daniel Badcliffe for ages?
Daniel Badcliffe.
Why didn't you get the role of Harry Potter? What do you think it was?
I hadn't read the book. That was not a great start. I had to go in.
Are you in for actual Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Wow.
What else are you thinking?
I don't know, like someone in Harry Potter. Like,
How are you in
too
auditions?
young for Hagrid. I get quite nervous.
Too young for Hagrid. We could act that out with Max if you want.
Yeah, Max is. Not too young for me. They did the TV series.
Robbie Runner Train, we call him. Did a cold train. R.I.P. Is that Play-Doh?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's good, right?
That is
That's a bit of
good.
craftsmanship.
Well done, Jack.
Let's call it rocket fuel.
Nice. Go on, Ryan, ask that question.
you've hosted the
Coal.
Brits.
Oh, sorry.
You've hosted the Brits 4 times, but never done the Mobos. What's that all about?
Why did you give that one to Ryan? I would love to do the Mobo Awards and would be delighted if they asked me to do them.
Most nervous you've ever been in your career?
I mean, the Brits is
What about now?
nervous for my career. Yeah, the Brits probably, because it's live television.
What about the 4th time? Is it still the same nerves as the first?
No, the first time is definitely the most nerve-wracking, and also because I didn't know quite where to pitch it. A couple of jokes I literally changed in the moment because I lost my nerve. I remember I was going to introduce Rag and Bone Man as having the voice of an angel and the beard of a hate cleric, and I saw it on the auto-cue, and at the last minute I was like, oh, so I changed it to wizard. But someone saw the auto-cue and it was a journalist, so then the following day they wrote down all of the jokes that I hadn't actually done and was sort of trying to get me in trouble, but I'm like, well, I didn't say them.
The Brits is a tough gig. Not that I'd know, but just from what I've seen, previous years.
They're all just drunk and talking to themselves, and it gets a harder gig as the night goes on.
You know what would work then? Ladminton. Nice, Jack. Nice.
What's it called?
The Grapevine.
The Grapevine.
Yeah. That's gorgeous. Anyway, Jack, that's me done. let's get your cocktail out,
Yeah.
and then we'll be judged by our special celebrity guest. Please welcome Clifford the Big Red Dog. Hell, you look rough.
My God.
How's it going?
Nice to meet you, man. Big fan of your work.
Thank you very much. How you doing?
Got your tail around the front.
God, you're so soft.
I am
You must have some tales from working with Jack.
miserable mate. Every day whining.
Clifford, you're a good boy.
Yeah, I like that.
So, Cliff, if you don't mind, we've
Yeah.
made 2 gorgeous drinks for you.
You look like the love child of Clifford the Big Red Dog and the Cocaine Bear.
I'd watch that movie. You know, people watch it than the one we made. Human. Is this Play-Doh?
I don't know, Clifford.
It's toxic. Could kill me.
Oh, dog sick.
I will be after that. You know, I don't like that. It's got banana. The banana's fine. Clearly put mouthwash in this. When there's mint readily available.
I imagine what they're saying is it freshens your breath. It's for Lincoln Gal.
It's got to be that one. All the bad things I said about it is wrong.
That means you win the 10 G's, baby. And I unfortunately have to do the punishment shot.
Yeah.
Oh, the
No,
chartreuse.
just top it up.
Well, we've got this this
Clifford
gorgeous
drank so much of
Manchester
it.
gin. I insist on a bit of that. Oh, I have to drink that drink.
Let's have some of this Manchester gin. I think we should end this by doing the badminton routine. My latest and newest bit of material.
It's solid from what I hear.
I was told that badminton is a martial art. How great would that be if you get into a fight, bringing out the grapevine?
You never chanted my name.
Well, yeah.
Sit. Not you, Clifford.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching. And most importantly, thank you very much to Jack for joining us here today. He didn't have to do this. He really didn't. Go and see him on tour.
Pleasure.
Link in the description. Going across the screen now. What else should we get into editing?
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Ryan,
subscribe.
you going to plug your OnlyFans? He gets plugged on his OnlyFans. Anyway, stay safe, stay humble.
Check out Will I Need.
Oh, God damn. Bye. Cheers.
Cheers.
Put it on the bill.